the AZ Bowling Alley. Playing against the host team, the Arizona Kachinas. Obviously 14ers here in white, Arizona in their darks. And we will get started here in just another minute and a half. Out to Brooke again. Brooke dangles, keeps it in. Kachinas send it all the way around the far side. Amber over there, kicks it up, throws it back in the corner. And Kachinas bring it out. Dump it in. Brooke to Bailey. Bailey up just past Josie. Liz steals it. Goes in the zone all by herself. Harkey behind her. Liz with it. Shot. High off the blocker, up over the net. Moose pinches down, keeps it in. Moose to the front. Shot. Off the side of the net. Moose centers. Another save by the goalie. Moose picks it up again. Moose with a third shot, and Moose finally gets it in on the third try. The 14ers go up 1-0, 57 seconds into the first period. Lily in at center. Sophia Janelle with her. Battle face off. Spits out to Braden, right up to Janelle. Janelle sends it in. Around behind the net, Sophia chases it down. Arizona sends it out. That's going to go all the way for an icing. And based on the loud count over there, I'm guessing the bookie of the day is icings. Face-off comes around the near side. Janelle fighting on the boards. Comes up. Al pinches down, keeps it in. Back around behind the net. Sophia chasing it down. Lily over there with it too. Sophia, Lily still fighting on the boards. Lily gives it to Brooke. Brooke throws it back in to Sophia. Sophia shot towards the net. Blocked. Weird back around the far corner. Sophia with it again. Sophia centering pass, gets intercepted. Molly kicks it forward. Back in the corner, whipped all the way around through Brooke. They're going to wave off the icing there. Brooke to Bailey, takes it back in the zone. Bailey to Al on the near side. Al gains the zone. Spins just inside the blue line, tries to send it in. Sent out. That's not going to be enough for an icing. Amber picks it up. Amber battling on the near boards. Bailey waiting for it to pop out. Molly in there with Amber. Pops out and Bailey takes it. Bailey fires it just past Josie. Josie battling in the corner. Arizona comes out with it, sends it up. Harkey back down to Molly. Sorry, to Josie. Shot blocked and comes out of the zone. Amber picks it up. Back on the near side. Gets it off to Liz, who tries to dump it in. Comes out of the zone. Amber gets tripped. And 14ers can't get control. Finally, Arizona touches it, and we're going to go on a power play. And for you at home, there might be a brief out because I'm going to go try to get on Wi-Fi here. Comes in, knocks a girl over, and Arizona's able to clear it all the way out. Amber back for it. Amber to Brooke. Brooke all the way up to Liz, who drifted too far back to get that pocket. Comes all the way back down where Brooke gives it to Amber. Amber up through the middle. Amber turns, gives it to Liz at the blue line. Liz steps down. Shot towards the net. Save, put behind the net. Sophia goes to battle in the corner. Sophia comes out with it. Sophia still battling in the corner. Liz comes in to try to help. Back to Sophia. Sophia to the middle. Shot. Blocked. Liz picks up the puck. Liz centering pass right to a Kachina. Amber able to step down, keep it in. Amber to the middle. Shot. And hits the upper corner. So Amber with the power play goal. Or I think Kachina's made it just back to full strength. And 14ers go up 2-0. Dumped in the Kachina zone, dumped right back out. Back in, back out. Al has it. Al still with it on the boards. Al makes a nice move around 1D. Al down the boards into the corner. Kachinas send it up right around Lily, but Moose is back for it. Sent up. Al gets pinned on the boards. Kachinas send it down. No ice. Moose in the corner with it. Moose comes up. Moose tries to hit Josie. It bobbles through and intercepted by Kachina. Moose picks it up again. Moose circles. Moose and Bailey going in. Moose around one. Gets poked into the corner. Picks it up. Centering pass. Nobody's there. Nobody gets the rebound. Comes all the way up to Braden. Throws it towards the net. Blocked into the corner. Whipped all the way around the near side. D's changing. Kachinas throw it up, but just out of reach, and Harkey's able to intercept that. Kendall blocks the clearing pass, but spins 3 times before she finds the puck. Kachinas send it, and that's going to be another icing. Sorry, I got it. Liz in at center. Harkey on the near side, Kendall on the far side. Brooke and Amber back here on D. Comes over to Brooke. Brooke with a shot. Hits Kendall in the backside. And tipped up into the bench and out of the zone. Lily, Sophia, Janelle up front. Amber and Brooke back on D. Puck goes to the center. Janelle puts it back in the corner. Sophia chases it down. Lily there with her. Sophia comes out of the corner, gets railed from behind, and no call on that one. Pops it high in the air. Amber tips it up just past Sophia. Lily picks it up. Gets poked away from her. And finally, Amber dumps it in. Janelle all over the girl, turns over. Brooke pinches down. Brooke with it. Brooke spins around again. All the way through the middle, leaves it for Bailey. Bailey goes down the side, gets tripped. Slowest call ever. Brooke with the puck. Shot. Goes in the corner. Bailey has it. Amber over to Brooke. 6 players out there for the 14ers. As Reagan made it to the bench. And Arizona touches it and gets the tripping call. So with 6:05 left here in the first, going on another power play. So Liz, Molly, Sophia up front. Brooke and Amber back on D. Face off one to the corner. Sent up. Brooke fighting at the blue line, able to keep it in. Brooke into the corner with it. Brooke back to Molly. Back to Brooke. Tries to center. Gets taken out. Brooke gets taken into the boards. Liz back to Molly. Molly down the corner to Brooke. Brooke off the boards to Molly, and bad bounce clears the zone. Molly to Amber. Amber here with it. Amber in through the middle. All the way through the middle. Shot. Gets poked away by the goalie as she gets there. Arizona clears it. Off Sophia's skate now. Al back for it. Liz gets taken out from behind, and Kachina's able to dump that one in. Amber buys time in the corner. Amber to Bailey. Bailey circles, grabs speed, goes in, gets taken out. Lily in the corner with it. Lily to Bailey. Bailey with a shot off of escape. Lily fighting in the corner for it. Kachinas get it, send it. Goes all the way, and that's going to be another icing. 4:53 left here in the first period. Lily in at center. Bailey and Josie out with her. Allen moves back on D, comes over to the near side. Kachinas get it. Al keeps it in. Al steps down with it. Al all the way to the corner, tries to make a move, gets it taken away. Sent up the boards. Kachinas centering pass. Dump or shot wide of the net. Bailey gives it to Al. Al gets it poked away as she gets to the blue line. Al with it, can't get control, and Kachinas have it, back to full strength. Josie with a nice job coming in to steal that. Pops out, Harkey keeps it in, Josie keeps it in and dumps it deep. Send it back up, Josie keeps it in, sends it down to Liz. Sent out. Kendall fresh off the bench. Plays it. Kendall off the boards to Harkey. Another bad bounce, gives it to Arizona. Another whiff, gives it to Liz, who gives it right back. Braden sends it up just past Harkey. That's going to be an ice, but they wave it off. On the far side, Arizona chips it up out of the zone. Sends it up the near side. Try to dump it in. Moose is right there, or Braden's right there. Gives it back to Amber. Amber in and wide. Over to Braden on the near side. Goes into the corner. Sophia pinches in on the far side. Arizona able to chip it out. 2-on-2 coming back. Nice job by Janelle on that back check. Lily picks up the loose puck. Lily sends it up and around the near side. Catches up to it. Gets it poked away at the blue line. Amber gets it and regroups. Sent over to the near side. Moose has it. Moose goes in. Puts it around the D, goes to the corner. Moose back behind the net with it. Arizona sends it back around to the near side. Janelle chases it down there. Foul the boards. Josie not able to keep it in, and Janelle picks up the puck. Janelle turns it over at the blue line. Arizona brings it in. Amber tries to clear it. Goes off a skate. Arizona gets it. Sends it towards the net. Reagan has it. Loose puck. And finally Reagan pulls that in. Then we'll have a face-off back in our zone with 1:07 left here in the first period. Molly, Bailey, Josie out there up front. Brooke and Moose back on D. Brooke has it around behind the net. Brooke stops. Brooke whips it around for Bailey. Off the boards. Kachinas get it. Dump it back in. Molly battling there. Sends it up to Bailey. Bailey chips it out. Bailey can't get to that loose puck, and the Kachinas get it and dump it right back in. Reagan holds on to that, and we'll have another face-off here in our zone. Still with 1:09 left in the second, or in the first period. Josie picks it up out of the face-off circle. Josie to Bailey. Bailey goes wide. Clock's finally started here. Battle down in the corner. I can't see, you can't see, but there are a bunch of bodies reflecting through the glass down there. Sent up the near side. Brooke tries to pinch. Moose keeps it in. Moves to the front, centering pass. Sent out. Bailey with it. Bailey into a Kachina chest. And the Kachinas dump it out. Bailey gets it poked away from behind. Tries to give it to Moose. Moose to Brooke. Brooke with a move into the middle. All the way in. Brooke to the middle again. Shot, and she lifts on it and goes into the corner, but she picks it up down there. Battle in the corner ends the first period, and Brooke and the Kachina pushing and shoving as they exit that corner. So, end of the first period. 14ers 2, Kachinas 0. All right, here we are back for the second period. Face off into the 14er zone. Harkey picks it up. Harkey centering pass lifts, ends up going to Liz. Liz on the far boards, turns, comes in, is to the net, blocker save, sent out front. Harkey picks up the rebound, throws it back in the corner. Kachina sent it up the near side. Nice little breakout pass. Brooke comes across, pinches off, cuts off that pass. Turns, goes all the way in. Brooke in deep, around behind the net. Kachina steal it. Send it all the way up the near side. That's not going to be an icing, as Amber's there and wouldn't have made it anyway. Amber behind the net. Spins in the corner. Back around behind the net to this side. Goes back into the corner. Hard pass up the far side. Pass to changing Kachina. All the way in the zone. Sophia intercepts. Sophia shot towards the net. Picked up by the D. Kachina's behind the net with a couple of moves. Al pinches in on the far side. Centering pass blocked. Kachinas get it. Comes out, and Amber throws it in off sides. Fortina's tag up as the Kachinas bring it out. Couple of good moves, but a good poke, and Lily and Bailey go in. Lily centering pass, blocked by a shin guard. Sent up, all the way out, off of Al, so no ice. Moves up to Josie on the near side. Josie back across to Al. Al circles back into the corner. Al up the near side, gets it taken away. Battle back behind the net. Loose puck comes into the corner. Sent up to the point. Nice move by the D. Josie forces a shot, and Reagan holds on to that. And 13:44 left here in the second. Face off back in our zone. Face off up to the point. Shot all the way through. Shot picked off by Brooke. Brooke up the boards to Kendall. Kendall chips it up and out of the zone. Harkey picks it up. Harkey wins the battle. Harkey into the zone. Shoots. Blocks. Harkey picks up the rebound. Harkey still with it. Gives it back to Brooke. Sends it through Harkey, and Arizona sends it all the way, and that's probably not going to make it. Braden goes back to pick it up. Braden whips it around the boards. Kendall picks it up. Kendall centering pass to Harkey again. Harkey to Liz. Liz in with the shot. Save, and the goalie pulls that in, but can't get the glove on it. Liz with it. Tries to put it back to Sophia at the point. Doesn't make it. Sophia shot from the point. Liz nearly picks that up and throws that in an empty net on the backside. Liz with the puck. Centering pass back to Sophia. Sophia walks in. Shot, blocker save. Arizona picks up the rebound, comes around the near side. Brooke all over her. Comes to the front, Sophia's shot, pad save. Arizona on the near side, tries to send it out. Sophia picks it up again, keeps it in, shot, glove save, and this time the goalie holds on to it. Nice little flurry there by the 14ers and good pressure keeping it in the zone for that entire shift. Fresh legs coming out. Molly, Josie, Bailey up front. Amber Al back on D. Kachinas being told not to cheat and back up off the hash marks. Win the face-off. Chip it out past Al. Al comes through, gets tripped. No call on that one. Kachinas were offsides there bringing it in, but we'll let that one go. Kachinas dump it back in. Al back in our zone. Al around the near side. Kachinas steal it. Still battling with Al. Molly comes in to help. Finally, Josie brings it out. Josie chips it around 1D, puts it in the corner for herself. Picks it up. Kachinas have it. They send it up and out. Amber is there at the blue line to keep it in. All the way around behind the net for Josie. Josie has it. Centering pass misses. Centering pass blocked by the goalie. Centering pass makes it in the front and shot behind the net. Bailey over on the near side. Throws it back in the corner to Molly. Bailey goes in. Takes the girl into the boards. Molly there to help. Bailey gets pushed into the boards. Bailey pushes back. Molly with it. Centering pass. Stick lift. Amber with the shot. High and wide over the net. Centering pass. Blocked. Molly picks it up. Molly goes to the middle. Molly with 3 on her. Gives it to Bailey. Bailey with the shot. Tipped. Goes behind the net. Kendall on the near side now. And looks like Bailey is going for a slashing penalty here. So the 14ers going on the kill. So 10:04 left here in the second. Saturdays we do minute and a half penalties. Lily in the face-off, ties up the center. Brooke comes in to help. Spits out to the middle. Kachinas just dump it down deep. Up to the point and out. Kachinas pick it up. Send it in. Amber chips it right back out. Kachinas send it back into Amber. Amber spins, gets some time. Sends it past Lily on the boards here. They give it back to Amber. Amber just sends it down gently. Lily pressuring behind. They get it all the way out. Brooke has it. Brooke just sends it in. Kachinas back behind their net again with it. Skate up through the middle. Molly with a nice back check. Lifts a stick, causes turnover, and Amber picks up the puck. Amber with it. Sends it off to the corner to Brooke. Brooke behind the net. Stops and spins. Sends it right up to their D though. Shot, blocked by their own player. Shot again, blocked by Brooke. Molly picks it up. Molly sends it to Josie. Josie has it, tries to give it back. Bailey right out of the box, nearly picks up that puck. Josie sends it up. Bailey with it. Bailey in, shot, rebounds there. Bailey can't get there. Josie picks up the puck. Nice little pass by Josie to Amber, then down to Lily. Shot, saved by the goalie. And Kachinas try to bring it up, knocked out of the air by Josie. Kachina tries to hit her and misses. Josie comes out with the puck. Stolen from behind. Kachinas try to put it around Al. Al over to Amber on the near side. Up, Josie has it, tries to backhand it in the zone and misses. Comes back out. Al gets it. Al dumps it in. Kachinas get it. Send it all the way. That's not going to make it. Shot. Wide of the net. Back in the corner. Al takes it around behind the net. Comes out front. Intercepted by Amber and up the far side. Loose puck. Janelle can't handle that. Kachinas get it. Shot. Reagan holds it and keeps it in the glove there for a whistle. 7:45 left here in the second period. Liz Kendall Harkey up front. Liz bodies off, face off. Sends the puck out of the zone. Kendall all over, Harkey all over. Harkey nice protection of the body. Liz gets it in the zone. Comes back out. Al chips it forward. Harkey picks it up. Harkey in. Harkey dumps it into the near corner. Kendall gets ridden into the boards, taken out. Moose with the puck, shot. Wide of the net. Al keeps it in at the blue line, sent back in. Liz with it. Liz to the net. Liz shot, rebounds there, and goalie able to come back. And Kendall raising hell and not even paying attention to it as the girl tries to chase her down. Molly Bailey Josie out there up front. Molly wins it over to Bailey. Bailey shoots down the boards. Bailey behind the net with it.
Go, Kachinas!
Sent over the near side. Kachinas up the boards. Moose able to keep it in. Sent over to Bailey. Bailey dumps it back in the corner. Bailey along the boards with it. Sent up. Braden chips it back in the zone. Molly with it. Molly gives it to Braden. Braden steps forward, gets pinched off. Josie comes out with the puck. Josie to the middle. Josie's there. Off of a shin guard and into the near corner. Up the near boards. Brooke pinches in. Keeps it in. Kachinas sent it up. Nice interception by Bailey. And she puts it right into the glove of the Kachina goalie. Lily Sophia Janelle in there. Shot. Braden kicked aside by a D. Janelle has it. Janelle gives it to Sophia. Sophia circles. Shot. Blocker save. Sent up the middle. Braden gives it to Brooke. Brooke to Sophia. Sophia circles. Gets slashed. Gets hit in the head. Sophia spins away with the puck. Gives it over to Braden on the near side. Braden moves, loses it. Janelle picks it up, tries to send it forward. High off the glass. Braden has it. Sent out to the middle. Arizona gets the zone, puts it into Brooke's skates. Sends it deeper in the corner. Sophia around behind the net. Sophia spins in the corner, sends it around the other side to Lily, goes all the way up to Hartley. D pinches in, keeps it in. Comes out of the zone, and Kachinas have to regroup. Send it back in off sides. Tag up. Brooke just out of the reach of Sophia on the near side here. Braden back up to Sophia. Sophia Harkey battling on the boards. Harkey taken out. And then Kachina is able to dump the puck in. Battle back in the corner. Liz comes out with it. Gets it poked away. Brooke finally has it. Brooke puts it on the wrong side of Sophia, but Sophia turns, grabs it, dumps it in. Centering pass by the Kachinas, can't be played. Kendall picks up the loose puck. Kendall, a couple of moves here. Kendall towards the net, tipped by Liz and in. Nice pass by Kendall over, and Liz just chips it up and into the back of the net. 3:59 left here in the second. 14ers up 3-0. Liz at center. Harkey and Kendall still out with her. Liz brings it in. Arizona sends it out. That's going to be an icing, but that's not going to make it all the way either. Amber back behind the net. Amber with time. Couple of moves. Gets pinned. Liz comes in to help. Amber up the near side. Amber sends it over to Harkey. Harkey to Kendall. Kendall goes in around behind the net. Centering pass, blocked, chips through the slot. Clearing attempt intercepted by Bailey. Sent halfway back in. Arizona on the far side. Puck finally falls out of Brooks' equipment, and Kachinas clear the zone. Amber circles. Amber into the zone, cuts to the net. Loose puck. Molly has it, can't put it in the back of the net, and it comes out the near side. 2-on-2 coming down. Kachinas a nice move, shot, And Reagan just holds on to that one. 2:09 left here in the second period. Face off, comes over near side. Moose tries to carry it out, gets poked. Molly chips it out. D gives it back to Molly. Molly gives it to Bailey, puts it in the skates of the D. Molly back to Al. Al with the shot, tipped wide. D has it and gives it to the goalie to cover. Molly, Josie, Bailey still out there. Moose now back on D.
Let's go, Kachinas!
Bailey comes out with the face-off shot, save, and the goalie's just going to hold on to that one again. Face off to Josie towards the net, and the goalie covers that and gives it right back to the ref for third face off on the far side of the Arizona zone. Molly to Bailey, shot wide of the net, comes up the near side. Moose able to step in. Moose has it. Moose to the net, shot off of the mask, out front loose. Molly can't get it. And finally, Kachinas clear it out. Moose back to chase it down. Moose to Lily, who loses it as she crosses the blue line. Arizona chips it in. Moose picks it up. Moose to Josie. Josie up the near side, tries to poke it around, doesn't go through. Battle hit on the boards. Lily has it. Lily to Moose. Back to Lily. Nice little move around. Gets poked away again. Arizona finally gets it, dumps it deep. Al back for it. Al behind the net, comes around the near side. Al up through the middle. Al gets it poked away as Bailey goes for a change. Bailey decides to stay on. And Arizona takes it all the way back in the zone with 46 seconds left here in the second period. Arizona up through the middle. Shot. Blocker saved by Reagan. Janelle has it on the side. Sends it to Lily. Arizona able to keep it in, but they call it offside. And the Arizona parents getting told off by the referees here for that missed call. Sophia with the puck off the face-off. Sophia gets it in. Paddle at the blue line, 15 seconds left. Finally spits out. Brooke has it. Brooke to Braden, to Sophia. Pinches it here on the boards, and that's going to be the end of the second period. 14ers 3, Kachinas 0. All right, here we go. Starting off the third. Liz, Harkey, Kendall up front. Puck finally gained by the 14ers. Kendall to Liz. Liz goes in, gets it poked away. Liz battling on the boards. Shot towards the net. Harkey bats it down. Comes in. Brooke gets it. Dumps it deep. Back up to Liz, or Brooke. Down to Liz. Move to the middle. Kendall gets it. Spins. Gives it to Amber. Amber in. Shot. High. Blocked by Kachinas' head. Liz picks up the puck. Throws it towards the net. Blocked by another Kachina. Brooke has it. Dumps it all the way in around. Harkey chases it around behind the net. Harkey gets it taken away by the snow in the corner. And Kachinas have it behind the net. Liz all over her. Can't get the puck. Comes up the near side. Breakout pass. Bailey, nice job pinching in to keep that in. Kachinas around the near side again. Bailey again. Pinches, keeps it in. Sends it in the corner. All the way up the boards. Brooke unable to keep that one in. Kachinas bring it in. Amber forces her to the boards. Kachinas send it up and out. Kachinas up through the middle. All the way through. Shot wide of the net. Off the backboards. Amber tips it over to the corner. Josie has it. Josie to Bailey on the near side. Bailey gets the red line and dumps it in. Kachinas whipping it all the way around the near side. Al here outside the blue line battling for it. Janelle comes in, picks it up. Molly there for support too. Janelle to the middle. Janelle into the zone with it. Tries to dish it off to Sophia. Sophia battles. Janelle comes out with it. Backhand pass. Gets sent out of the zone. Al has it. Al into the zone. Al all the way in. Shot off the side of the net. Up the far side. Moose tries to pinch. Gets poked through. Lily with it. Lily to Janelle. Janelle a couple of moves and loses the puck. Arizona a couple of moves and loses the puck. Finally they send it in. Moose with it. Moose circles back. Moose up to Liz. Liz goes in hard around. Shot right into the midsection of the goalie. And we have another whistle here with 12:59 left here in the third. Liz, Kendall, Harkey still out there. Amber and Braden back on D. Harkey has it in the corner. Gives it to Liz. Liz comes to the middle. Liz to Braden, but out of her reach and out of the zone. Braden sends it back in. 14ers tag up. Liz keeps it in at the blue line. Liz gets checked and then taken out and then penalty. So refs discussing what that would be, but Liz with a cross check. So 12:24 left here in the third. Minute and a half penalties on Saturday. 14 is killing. Molly and Kendall up front. Brooke and Amber back on D. Kachinas win it back. Shot wide of the net. Brooke pokes it away. Brooke all over the girl in the corner. Centering pass, intercepted by Amber. Amber behind the net, spins a couple of times. Takes it to the corner. Waits to get run over. Molly goes in to help. Kachinas end up with it behind the net. Amber there with it, gets tripped up. Brooke there, sends it back to Amber behind the net. Off the outside of the net. Amber has it, goes back against the boards. Over to the near side, Brooke has it. Brooke sends it. Nearly intercepted, and Molly almost has a breakaway if she could have found that bouncing puck. Kendall has it, tries to send it through. Kendall 1-on-3, does a great job. Lily picks it up. Lily in by herself. Josie holds it at the blue line, waits for Lily to clear. Josie in the blue line. Comes back out. Josie with time. Gives it to Brooke. Brooke over to Amber. Amber spins a couple of times. Skates up with it. Lily went in the zone a little bit early. Amber had to regroup. 14ers back to full strength. Amber all the way in and around. Puck back behind the net. Comes up the near side. Kachinas have it. Move to the middle. Back to Amber. Keeps it in. Kachinas have it. Send it down. Brooks there. Brooke to Lily. Amber picks up the puck. Back to Brooke. Brooke goes in wide. Gets bodied off. Moose back with it. Moose gets it poked away. Kachinas come in, circle, and put it in the back of the net. So 9:55, bad turnover at the blue line, and Kachinas get their goal to make it 3-1. Molly, Josie, Bailey up front. Al and Braden back on D. Face off over the far side. Josie on the boards fighting with it. Skates out with it. Josie spins. Sends it up. To Molly but tipped. Bailey gets it and goes in offsides. Face off back to Braden. Off of Josie's skate. Josie sends it over to Bailey. Bailey to Braden. Braden up but intercepted. Loose puck picked up by Molly. Molly to Bailey. Bailey shot wide of the net. Molly centering pass. Tipped high up in the air. Bailey sends it back. Molly picks it up. Gets taken out. Bailey in the corner, comes around behind the net, centering pass into the goalie, and the goalie holds on to it. Lily, Janelle, Sophia coming out up front. Al and Braden still back on D. Face off, Lily takes it to the net, but doesn't get the shot off. Goes to the front of the net again. Battle in front. Sophia's there, Lily's there, but finally Kachinas able to send it out of the way. Al with it. Al puts it off a shin guard and out. Kachinas send it back down. Lily battling on the boards here. Al comes up, but it gets poked back behind her. Al sends it across. Sophia with it, goes around behind the net. Sophia up the boards to Janelle. Kachinas have it, shot, tipped wide. Sophia up to Lily, can't handle that. Shot towards the net. Al intercepts it. Al up through the middle. Al gains the zone. And we got an interference. Apparently on Janelle, even though we had the puck. So 7:51 left here in the third. Minute and a half penalty. Molly and Kendall out there up front to kill it. Brooke and Amber back on D. Goes to Brooke. Sends it up, but right to their D. Shot. Tipped high into the corner. Amber has it. Amber stops. And Amber just sends this one all the way down. Kendall chases it down. Kachinas send it all the way down. They wave off the icing. Amber behind the net with it. Comes around. Goes back behind the net. Parks there. Amber with it. Sends it up and out of the zone. Kendall chasing it down. Can't get to that puck before the Kachina tips it to the side. Molly has it. Back to Amber. Up out of the zone. Molly pokes it forward. Molly 1-on-4, unable to poke it through. Amber comes in, steps up, gets poked around behind her. Josie with a great back check. Intercepts that, and Brooks sends it most of the way down. Arizona sends it, tips high on net. And Reagan's going to hold on to that. 6:09 left here in the third period. 7 seconds on the kill. Reagan should have just played that into the corner there. So Lily and Sophia out up front. One back to the corner. Amber has it. Sent up the far side. Janelle chasing. Arizona tries to dump it out. Lily there to intercept. Sends it in behind the net. Arizona tries to chip it out. Amber's there, keeps it in. Kept in. Amber still with the puck. 3 on her, and finally Arizona gets it, sends it out, bounces over Brooks' stick, so no ice. Brooke, big pass up. Bailey not able to handle that. Arizona brings it in, gives it right back to Brooke. Tries Bailey again. Bailey tries to tip it around the D, but the D gets it this time. He skates in with it. Shot. Glove saved by Reagan, and she holds on to that.
Do that again, Tori!
Okay, Molly in at center. Bailey and Josie with her. Comes up to the D. Bailey chips it out, but off of the D. Bailey picks up the loose puck, gives it to Molly. Molly in, 2 on her, gets it poked away. Kachinas try to send it up the boards through Braden. Stepped in. Far side. They bring it across. But can't control it. It comes all the way into the near corner. Sets up the boards. Bailey gets it out and then falls over the blue line backwards. Kachinas dump it out. Braden steps up, intercepts. Poke to the corner. Moose with it. Moose goes down in the corner. Give it to Braden, centering pass, goes all the way through. Harkey at the point, tries to give it over to Liz on the other point. Liz with a shot, blocked. Arizona gets it, dumps it out. Moose back for it. Moose over to Josie on the far side. Way too many players on the Kachinas ice there. Even their parents groaning over there. Liz picks up the puck back in our zone. Liz puts it across behind Kendall. Kendall reels it in, tries to center it, and it gets sent back out. Amber to Al. Amber moving the blue line, gets in. Shot, tipped into the corner. Kendall centering pass blocked. Harkey down there in the corner. Harkey centering pass goes to Liz. Liz looks around. Liz tries to give it to Amber, and it pops out of the zone. Amber able to skate it right back in. Amber centering pass goes through everybody, but not out of the zone as Liz is able to keep that one in. Liz shot towards net. Pad save, blocked back in the corner again. Arizona has it, brings it up. Al picks up the puck. Al circles. Al through one and gets poked from behind and loses the puck. Janelle in there fighting for it. Arizona sends it around the far side. Stops in the snow and Sophia picks it up. Finally, Arizona has it, sends it around the near side. Al pinches in. Centering pass intercepted. Lily pokes it in. Arizona sends it up near side. Al right back in. Arizona tries to regroup. And they're going to call Lily on a check there. Well, they're going to call it as a rough. So 2:14 left here in the third period. 14ers going on another kill. Josie and Molly out there killing. Shot. Skate save by Amber. Kendall has it. Kendall tries to clear, turns it over. Goes back to Amber. Amber to Kendall. Kendall to Molly. Just out of her reach, and Arizona has it. Arizona brings it in. Nice back check by Kendall. Couple loose pucks in front of the net. Still there. Brooke battling for it. And Brooke chips it out of the zone. Arizona brings it in. Technically offsides, as she didn't have control coming in the zone, but Brooke gets it, sends it up the boards to Molly. Molly sends it back in the zone. And should not have been offsides there as Molly put it back in, but we'll take that whistle. .125 left here on the clock, 42 left on the kill.
Go Black, we'll get one.
Molly Josie still out there. Amber with the puck. Amber goes to the corner, sends it up the boards. He has it. Molly tries to pinch it out. Arizona comes in and rescues their player. Arizona around the far side. Tries to give it back. Molly pokes it out. Molly with speed and Josie going down the far side. Molly gets hit from behind, but they don't call that one as a check. And Arizona brings it up the near side. Brooke behind the net with it. Sends it up the boards. Right to their D. Shot way wide of the net. Liz over on the far side tries to chip it out. Centering pass. Blocked by Brooke. Liz picks up the puck, or Josie picks up the puck. Sends it out to Lily. Lily going in the zone. Can't get around the player. Nice D there by the Kachinas, and they chip it back out. Moose goes in the zone. Moose goes wide, gets it poked, stays with it. Comes over to Lily. Lily gets her stick lift. Liz in front of the net. Comes out to Al. Al dumps it back in the corner. And that's the end of the third period, end of the game. So 14ers up 3-1 over the Kachinas. So our next game, I believe, is 4:45 this afternoon. So we will be back here broadcasting and trying to warm up in the sun of Phoenix since the rinks are about 4 degrees below zero. And we will see you then.